Problems have answers. Most of all, believe and have proven to ourselves that problems can be solved if the individual handles them from the level of consciousness. Meaning, if you rise above the bickering, and if you rise above the need to be right in an argument, and all of that, if you rise above the anger, if you let yourself come to a higher place, where you really see the good in people, and you realize you don't have any enemies, and you refuse to be offended, and from the 4 agreements, you don't take anything personally. If you do all that, you have nobody to fight with. You're going to realize everybody's doing the best they can with what they got. And so you're willing then to lay down arms and think, okay, I am one with the one. I'm part of this divine action. And people are doing the best they can. And if you can center yourselves in that kind of reality, you're not going to be tossed around. You're not going to be living at the effect of the economy or the high prices or what's on the news or what people are saying about you or who's saying anything about you, or you're not going to be talking about what people have done. If you're mentally in that kind of rat race where all the stuff you're doing is just reacting to everybody all the time, and if you're preoccupied with what's wrong and who's wrong, and if you can even think about trying to get even or getting back, and so you can have this calm, you can have this inner sense of peace, and you can use this power. But there's something that you have to do also. You have to find a way to calm yourself down, to take this pause, to know all is well, and breathe in this goodness, this life, this truth, this God, and know that it's here. Otherwise, you're going to be getting messed up with everything, reacting to everything that's been said or done. So it's very easy to lose your power or to get caught up in messy situations. You're part of this life that you're participating in, and sometimes you don't think that you are. Sometimes you like to think it's so-and-so who's causing the problem, and so-and-so can be anybody. We oftentimes really don't think it has anything to do with who, because it's easier to look out, and it's the society, it's the whoever the president is, it's the politics. I mean, we can blame everything and everyone. Everything has everything to do with you. And everything has everything to do with me, because we're all in this together, we're creating this world together.
I was sitting in church the other day. As I was listening to the Gospel from Luke 18, 1-8, it was a parable of the persistent widow. A message about patience and perseverance. The widow continuously asked for what she desired until it was granted. As I listened to the priest give his homily, he talked about desire being something we should continuously explore, to learn what we want most from life, to ask for help in understanding what our purpose is during our time here. He stated, desire is our compass in life. It lets us know where I am and where I am going, and it leads us down the road of persistence. In order to maintain our journey, we first must understand that we need to be patient. He pointed out that patience is a word rooted in Latin origin, meaning to suffer. This resonated with me. Many times in life, that thing we ask to avoid happens. With the shift in seasons of life, you can find yourself easily getting stressed out. You may feel fragile because of what you have gone through and what you may be going through right now. This is nothing to be ashamed of. We all experience setbacks in life. It is okay to go through the motions to deal with the adversity we face. However, we are all called to eventually face the storm and move past it. We are not meant to stop at failure. Instead, we are called to learn from our experiences and to grow. You must be patient with yourself, even though it may be hard. Being patient is hard and is rooted in a process of suffering. But it is because of this pain that we become resilient in life and understand what needs to change and how to prevent future hardships. There is a blessing in everything that we experience. It is up to us to be aware and to accept it. I will say that there is one lesson that remains in all adversity that we face. It is that while we are on rocky seas, we are called to remain strong, full of courage, and although the waters may toss us to our knees, we must get back up. Not everyone will see your vision. People may laugh at you when you bring up your dreams. They may tell you you are crazy and out of your mind for believing that what you want is possible. You may even question yourself at times in the process, feeling discouraged and doubtful. Know this, it takes grit and guts to keep going, but it builds character. Each disappointment, discouragement, doubt, and defeat we face, we should be thankful because it is a lesson. You get an opportunity to see what you truly are made of. If you want it bad enough, you are going to need to fight for it. It is a predisposition of life that we must accept. So, if you are willing to go after what you want in life, consider making this creed to yourself. I am willing to commit my existence to a life of persistence, that I devote my time to bear the fruit of the vine. I willingly know that I shall lose sleep for what I will reap. I will not lose faith and trust. Instead, I will do what I must until I turn to dust. I cling to my hope and use it when I need to cope. I remain stern to my beliefs for what is possible and truceless. For without them, I see my life as being useless. I will overcome all oppositions and will not stop until fruition. When I fall and I am doubted, I will get back up so that I can be remounted. Confident, I ride into the storm and refuse to be limited by the norm. Although my life is still a mystery, I will fight for my victory until I make history. I will use all the adversity like a university. Devoted I am to learning and growing. I am obligated to keep going. I will not stop. I will not cease. I will put in all my blood, sweat, and tears until I find my peace. So you may be praying for my demise and spreading lies, but with certainty, I will rise. Repeat this creed every day. Repeat it to yourself when you get up and when you lie down at night. Use it as the willpower to continue when you are feeling low and hard times come. When you feel you have nothing left, repeat this to yourself. When you are considering giving up and becoming mediocre, repeat this to yourself. When you catch yourself becoming normal and you start to try to fit in, giving up all of your uniqueness, repeat this to yourself. It takes courage to stand out and be different. It takes courage to win. It takes courage to have the success that few ever know. We all are traveling to our destinations in the sea of life. It is up to you if you want to ride the waves or create them. Either way, storms will come. You just need to decide how you